So you know in Australia we love a good C-bomb. We're the c***s that like a good C-bomb. And when I say C-bomb I mean c***. Just say it, it feels good. C***. It's fantastic. Well, this article came out recently on theguardian.com about the Queensland police. Is this real grape? I can't say the word because it's YouTube. Female officers detail misogynistic culture within Queensland police. We shall have a look at this article after this quick sponsor. You're more likely to have your data compromised than ever. In 2020 alone, 500,000 user accounts belonging to a popular video conferencing app were stolen and sold on the deep web. Usernames and passwords were sold for as low as a penny. Relying on big tech companies to protect you is no longer an option. That's why I'm such a big advocate of VirtualShield. VirtualShield is a no-log VPN that helps protect your private data from hackers. Protecting yourself takes seconds and works on all your devices. Try VirtualShield risk-free for 30 days and receive 50% off for life by going to virtualshield.com/bear or using the link below. Is this real grape? Female officers detail misogynistic culture within Queensland police. Exclusive. Submissions by women to inquiry describe sexist behaviour affecting response to domestic violence. Okay, that's not cool. I mean, domestic violence is bad. That's a bad thing. I think bad things are bad. Current and former female police officers in Queensland have detailed widespread misogynistic behaviour, sexist comments and sexual harassment by male colleagues in submissions to a state inquiry focusing on problems within police culture. Well, I mean, sexual harassment, yeah, that's not too cool. But some of the sexual harassment we're about to hear of is kind of just not sexual harassment. The Commission of Inquiry was recommended by the state's Women's Safety and Justice Task Force, which found widespread cultural issues affecting police responses to domestic and family violence. Guardian Australia has been sent several unpublished submissions to the inquiry by female officers. The submissions detail references by male police officers to an area where female detectives sat as corner. Oh, come on. That's not sexual harassment. That's just good old Aussie larrikinism. I mean, I bet they were calling the bloke corner cock corner or something. You f***ing pussy, shut up. That's not sexual harassment. A male officer questioning, is this real rape or is she just looking for a free pap smear? I mean, if that happened, that's pretty bad. But aren't pap smears free in Australia anyway? Why would you need to claim rape to get a pap smear? We've got socialised medicine. Officers questioning the validity of a domestic violence complaint involving 2 police officers because the incident was the second allegation and you'd think she'd learn from the first time. Okay, that's pretty harsh. I mean, did it happen? I don't know. I wouldn't have thought so. Officers are pretty PC these days. Male officers claiming a new inclusion and diversity initiative encouraging anonymous complaints had been set up just because you chicks don't like getting grabbed in the arse anymore. Yeah, that's a joke. Come on. Have a fucking sense of humour. Officers deterring women from making complaints by providing unappealing, if not terrifying, versions of court proceedings. Okay, that could be a bit fucked up too. Officers convincing domestic and family violence victims their issues were related to mental health. Well, I mean, sometimes they are related to mental health. Not all the time, but sometimes. A male officer making comments about a female investigator that she was a good operator until her ass got fat. And other detectives being judged based on their appearance. I mean, everyone's judged on their appearance. You might not say it out loud, but every person you look at, and be honest with yourself here, every person you look at, if you're a bloke anyway, you go, wow, he looks like a fat fuck. He looks like a fucking slob. I'd fucking bang her. Ooh, I wouldn't fucking have sex with her with your dick. We judge everyone. The problem here isn't judging. The problem is saying it out loud. Promotion panels ignoring or making derogatory statements about female applicants. Yeah, I don't think that happened. HR would throw a fucking fit. A male commissioned officer complaining about a female subordinate being on leave suffering postnatal depression saying, not only do I have to put up with having women in my office, I have to manage this crap. I don't think that happened. I mean, he might well have thought it, but I don't think he said it. Come on, it's 2000 and fucking current year, 22 or whatever the fuck. No one says that and expects to get away with it, especially in like the police force. They should make me commissioner of this commission, of this inquiry, the head inquisitor, if you will. The male officer in charge of a large Brisbane police station repeatedly showing colleagues footage of a drunk young woman urinating in public. What's wrong with that? That could be really funny, especially if she's really drunk. What, you're not allowed to fucking laugh anymore if you're a cop? Officers giving pregnant women who are subject to domestic and family violence unwanted anti-abortion information. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know what to say about that one. I don't like abortions, but you're entitled to your own opinion. Yeah, I guess if that happened, it's a bit fucked up. Officers performing diversionary tasks to avoid attending domestic violence calls. It's like, Unit 99, we have a domestic violence occasion. You are wanted at number 4 Terrace Avenue, Brisbane. And they're like, we're currently in a high-speed chase with a Mr. Whippy van. We'll report back once we have chocolate cones with flakes. A Mr. Whippy van in Australia is like an ice cream van, by the way. 4 hours later, they're like, we are happy to report we have our cones, we have the flakes, and Steve even got his chocolate coated with sprinkles. I think today has been a successful day for justice. By the way, how's that chick going? You still want us to attend? A former senior sergeant, who asked not to be named, has detailed misogynistic attitudes in the police service, including how female investigators are forced to prove they belong and are often subjected to sexual harassment and discriminatory behaviour. Alright, well that's not cool. You shouldn't harass sexually and behave discriminatorily. She says women have unequal access to opportunities that enable them to compete on merit for promotion. The QPS, Queensland Police Service, has had and still has a multitude of passionate officers who are trained and qualified DFV, domestic and family violence investigators, her submission says. However, they are not valued or heard. The work they perform at the coalface is ignored, criticised and devalued daily. It is treated in this manner due to the existence of ingrained cultural misogynistic attitudes towards women, such as female victim survivors, female advocates and female officers who predominantly carry out this work. Well, like I keep saying, I think this sort of thing is fucked up if it's actually happening. And sure, have an inquiry, have a royal commission, have whatever the fuck you want. But I think the way they chuck things like corner in there sort of just peppers it with like, get fucked. You're being a stupid bitch. I mean, have you ever seen one of those videos where there's like a male cop and a female cop, and the male cop's getting like his shit kicked in, and the female cop's sort of like on the sides lightly tapping the perpetrator with her baton and just achieving nothing? I think male officers go far and beyond to protect their female colleagues. And yeah, they might say corner every now and then, but I mean, they're cops. You'd have to have a bit of fucking gallows humour to be a cop, wouldn't you? You see up shit every day. Stop being such a fucking pussy and go sit in your corner. Anyway, back to my initial point. Australians love the word cunt. We just love the word cunt. And to prove my point, here is a police officer, a PR manager police officer, talking to the media. He's got television cameras all over him, and someone sped past the media posse in their car. And this is his reaction.
In relation to a car that was driving erratically along the Cunningham Highway through the Perga Mudapilly. Thanks, cunt.
Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'd love to know your thoughts, so leave them in the comments or at my super duper gay half stepbrothers Twitter account BS Kills, which has 3 L's. Have a great one, cunts. Recession! Recession!